Hello, this is Shark. Thought of doing a recap on the ASI index and some of the counters that are taking peculiar shapes. What I would say is that we're seeing few shares which have failed to break the resistance so far. Okay. And ASI, in fact, tried several attempts to go past 7,000. Tested, failed. So kind of an edgy bit on the whole take. Look at the JK chart. Okay, now we are having the high point here around 250, and test almost came close to test it, failed, tried to get consolidated here, and then gave another move. We've seen failed again, but the price is a bit holding here, 245. So we have an opportunity to go past 250 or come back to around 240 again. Okay, in case should this fail again, this time we should see something like 240 holding, or again if it fail we're looking around 225 230 levels. So JKH is looking more of a 225 230 to rally around and then give another shot. So let's say JKH could fall, okay, or falter. Commercial bank here, let me have a resistance line here as well, okay, and a correction to, I think we should have this correction towards here. I think that's a swinger slow. Okay. So we have kind of a correction to take place. Yes, 22 and around 136. Okay. IOC, yes, we are bullish on it, but the threat still not it's not been it's there. Okay, so you see the top, head and shoulder, and here is where we get the right shoulder. Okay, now 240 it's tested here. I don't know whether today LIOC would make some gains. So if it gains, then this pattern can get invalidated. Okay, let's assume it comes down 38, and then we are seeing a nice little top, head and shoulder pattern that should most definitely complete around 32 to 30, okay, on an extreme correction or reversal level. Now Lion Brewery, yes, made a peak around 740 and then started falling off on profit take. Okay, there was some rally here but could not keep. Okay, so this was the pullback or the retracement, and then another attempt. So these are signs that you know that the counter is not able to push the price beyond 700. So 700 is going to be our resistance. Came to around 600, and probably we could see, let's hope, 550 or so. Okay, I'm looking at LAVs. It is already made around 113, so around this we are going to expect some kind of a correction. Okay, now all these I'm trying to support or an attempt to understand the ASI reversal. Okay, so these reversals not necessarily going to take place, but I'm trying to be pessimistic to see the reversal. Okay, distilleries, not much though. Yes, we have here a line. You could see around 184. Okay, if it fails here, we're talking about. Okay, so we have a resistance level here, and failing here, let's assume, okay, for the time being around 184, okay, to fall back. Chevron, you remember we said yesterday on the video that it's making a base. Okay, now let's be a bit pessimistic, okay, and consider that this pattern fails and comes to around 262.90. Now this 262.90 confluences with the research report that we saw, okay, saying that the company was giving us a valuation between 262.90. Why I'm saying in fact around 300, it's this target we are talking about here, okay, 296 or 295 to 300, around $20, okay, on the breakout around 280. Okay, so should see some kind of a support here. Okay, it has a support, so let's assume around this period, these levels, okay, to find some support. Nestle, it's another cap here. We are seeing very good move. It should take to 2,400 at least, okay, but let's assume for a minute that it's gonna fail and stay around 1,900 back again to trade. Tobacco, yes, we're seeing here the resistant trend channel here. Okay, let's say price is gonna move up here to around 1,283 and then drop on a free fall towards $1,000. Okay, so all these impacts are going to be reflected on all share price index. So that's a concern. So that's a concern when you have the ASI chart where the index itself tried to go past 7,000, but kind of resistance around 7,050. Okay, so unless there is some kind of positive momentum or trajectory to go past, okay, so people are staying on the sidelines. Okay, investors are on the sideline. They're just doing a wait, watch kind of approach they're taking. Okay, so it's very important that we too sit back. Okay, we need not commit ourselves because it's a tricky area or a period, okay, in the index. So it's a wait and see approach, okay, to see whether this go past 7,000. That's my view on ASI and the whole take on the market. And for people who are trading on speculative, is a very risky period, okay, where the market is looking for direction, and it's not the right time to hold speculative shares. So I would recommend to scale down their holdings. Okay, do not be too optimistic on this whole thing. It's much better to have a lot of cash, okay, with you, so that should a pullback or a retracement takes place to around 6,600, 6,500 probably. This is what one of the view that I was taking. If you check out my previous YouTube video on the short-term view on all share price index. Okay, so you have to have enough cash. Okay, bring down your holding on speculative shares that move just with the news. So there is no news, or news is going to be terrible. Okay, so these are going to come down, okay, very fast, and you have to avoid to have a big drawdown on your account. And if you're on margin, it's adds to the wound, and it will be you'll be losing a lot of gain that you had accumulated prior to this. Okay, so cut your losses, okay, and stay focused. Okay, market is looking for direction, and stay out of it. Try to get into stocks that have not appreciated. Okay, plantation sector is one that you have to look into it. Yes, it has not made any capital gains, but okay, even during the adverse conditions, they have been paying good dividends. Okay, so I'm not going to name the sector or the counters. Okay, this is something that you need to do your study and invest wisely. This is Shark signing off for Sri Lanka Equity Forum.